American and United Airlines plan to cut 30% of their management and support staff. Delta Airlines says it will extend early retirement and buyout offers to limit layoffs in the fall. These actions aren't surprising, says transportation expert Cliff Winston.
Let's bear in mind that the job of the airlines is to make efficient use of their resources, and there's really no point if they're not flying the routes that they once flew. They've obviously cut back on their coverage, and at the same time, demand for their services dramatically down. So they need a lot less labor.
Author Volodymyr Bilotkach says 30% is a big cut, but notes the workforce has grown faster than the number of travelers in the past 5 years.
Over the last 5 years, actually, the U.S. airline industry added about 25% to their workforce. So from 600,000 in March 2015 to around 750,000 in March 2020. And at the same time, I just looked at the passenger numbers. They have increased by about a bit more than 15%.
Under the payroll support program created through the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, companies such as American Airlines will receive $5.8 billion in financial assistance, including grants and low-interest loans. United Airlines, approximately $5 billion, Delta Airlines, $5.4 billion, Southwest, $3.3 billion. In a statement, American Airlines said while the CARES Act money helped, the company needed to reduce its cost structure given it will be flying some 100 fewer planes in the summer than originally planned. American said this means it will need a leaner management and support staff team. Around the world, airlines have grounded about 15,000 jets and pressed some planes into cargo duty to earn revenue. In Addis Ababa, Ethiopian Airlines engineers were recently busy transforming some of their planes.
We have been converting passenger aircraft to cargo aircraft. We have converted 20 of them. It depends on the fleet, but it took 36 hours and less.
Ethiopian Airlines recorded a loss of $550 million between January and April, but company CEO says he's optimistic.
We see some kind of maybe 50% recovery in the summer because it's a summer peak. And we see that people are sick and tired of the lockdown, as you can see in Europe and America. Governments are opening, even people are also going out because people were not meant to be locked down.
EasyJet, the London-based budget airline, is also making cuts, up to 1/3 of its 15,000 employees. Several other airlines have filed for bankruptcy protection, including South African Airways, Virgin Australia, and the two largest carriers in Latin America, LATAM and Avianca. But this may not necessarily be a death sentence, says Winston.
They want a timeout. They want a chance to reorganize, try to get their finances in order, have their creditors now wait and not have to get paid because, and they want to forestall liquidation.
As the pandemic lockdown eases, experts say airline recovery will depend on many factors, especially on passenger confidence that they can fly again. Mariama Diallo, VOA News.